welcome to my couch. Let's get ready for 2022. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today on my couch. As you can see by the title, today we are going to be talking about New Year's resolutions for 2022. I know that not everyone is that big on New Year's resolutions, but stick with me. I really enjoy the start of New Year, reflecting on the previous years, reflecting on yourself and thinking, what do I want to change? Because there's definitely a lot of things that I want to change, but also a lot of things that I'm happy about. So yeah, I've come up with quite a few New Year's resolutions. Maybe I'm a wee bit, what's the word? Optimistic? Oh, there's a good word for it, but I can't think. Ambitious. Maybe I'm being a wee bit ambitious, but start out with high hopes and then see where, what's that quote in Cinderella story, is it? If you aim for the moon. This is literally chaotic already. Nah, I'm gonna Google this. If you aim for the stars, Cinderella story quote. Oh my god, this is the wrong film. Aim for the moon if you might. Aim for the moon, if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Isn't that beautiful? I swear to god, it's in a film. Like some sort of Disney film. Oh, do you know what? Never mind. Anyway, what was I actually saying? I just got so off track already. Right, basically, I'm being ambitious. I don't care. I'll give myself lots of intentions and lots of things that I want to change and achieve, and I'm sure I will achieve loads of them. I will achieve loads of them. So let's just get into it. Cheers! Also, get yourself a wee drink. Let's get cozy together. I'm having a little green tea. It's still pretty roasting. Yeah, go and grab a drink. We'll just chill together. That'll be delightful. I shoved my head up because I thought it was looking a wee bit greasy. But that's okay. So my laptop's here, so I'm going to be looking at it the full time because I've got the list on my laptop, so I hope that's not annoying. So today is the 3rd of January. It's the first Monday of January, and I've spent like today and probably like today and yesterday just like reflecting and thinking about what I actually want to achieve and change and things I want to turn around. If you've not done that yet, I highly recommend, and I'm hoping to revisit this in like 6 months and kind of see where I'm at. So yeah, anyway, enough jibba jabba. Let me get into it. So, first section, health, body, fitness, etc. I've literally just written in capital letters, go to sleep. I struggle so much with sleep. Well, no, that's a lie. I don't struggle with sleep. As soon as I fall asleep, I can stay asleep and I'm fine with that. But A, falling asleep at a decent time, and B, waking up, I really struggle. I think my brain's just like so active at night, so I struggle to like go to sleep at a decent time. I'll go to bed at like midnight at least most nights, and then I'm up, leave the house at like 7. Yeah, I just don't get enough sleep in general, and if I get the chance to lie in, I lie in to mental times, like it's crazy. Even over this period being off for Christmas and stuff like that, I've just, my sleeping pattern went like this. Today I woke up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and it just doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel terrible. But I couldn't sleep until about 2 o'clock in the morning last night. Oh, it's just not good. So that is one of my things that I really want to change for myself, and I want to have like a good morning routine and get up and not be rushing, and that's kind of leads into one of the ones that I've got for later. But yeah, go to sleep and wake up in a nice manner. I think also for New Year's resolutions, it's not about just like setting them, but it's about like making a plan on how to achieve them. So in order to achieve this was a few months ago that I bought one of these. It was kind of on offer in Boots, and I was like, do you know what, I'm just gonna get it. And it's one of the sunrise alarm clocks. You set up like what time you want to wake up and what time you want to go to sleep, and over like from 15 minutes to 45 minutes, it'll kind of like make a fake sunrise / fake sunset, and it has kind of different settings that you can put on for different sounds. I think I've just used the classic alarm. This morning I tried to do the birds chirping, but I feel like it doesn't really wake me up properly. It kind of makes me like feel quite cozy. I'm back to work on Thursday, so I'm going to really try and use it and not rely on my iPhone alarm. It sends shivers through my spine. Like honestly, that sound is traumatizing to me. So yeah, I'm going to try and use a different one. Go to bed in a relaxed way, wake up in a relaxed way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So that'll be good. I feel like this is one that everyone has. Drink more water. Today, I've not done that, so shame on me. Well, not shame on me. It's okay. It's okay, Rachel. Not shame on me, but try better. At least 2 litres a day. So I'm gonna have a go at this with, I've got like a normal water bottle. It actually only holds about 330ml, I think. It looks like it's bigger. It's one of the kind of metal ones. I need to refill that quite a lot to get to 2 litres. I'll see how that goes, and if I'm able to achieve that, I'll continue with, and if not, I might buy one of the big ones from Amazon. The ones that hold maybe 1 litre or 2 litres, so that I can see like how much I've got to go, if you know what I mean. Next up is start using like vitamins and supplements. I just want to be like more energized and stuff during the day and just feel better. I know it's good for your immune system and things like that. And I went online the other day and I went onto that My Protein website and I bought quite a few things. I bought multivitamins, the pack that I had didn't have B12, so I bought separate B12, cod liver oil, stuff like that, and also protein powder. I've never used protein powder and I've been going to the gym for like years. What one did I buy? I want to get it right. I was trying to research them and I was going to go for the whey stuff, but then when I was searching I seen that it made quite a lot. Again, I was like super bloated and I already kind of struggle with bloating and like stomach problems, so I didn't want that. So I went for the clear vegan one. I'm going to start using that hopefully every day or whenever I work out, and yeah, maybe that'll just make me feel better and make me feel a bit stronger and stuff like that. Similarly to that, I just want to exercise more. Obviously it's been like December and stuff, so I've really fallen off the wagon, but I do want to get back into it, and I feel like I work best with exercise when I'm kind of doing like a variation of stuff. I don't like to just do the same stuff all the time. I like to mix it up, but also mix it up in like an organised way. If I don't have a plan of what I'm gonna do like for the following week, exercise wise, I know that realistically I won't do it. Like if I don't tell myself on a Monday, you're doing this tonight, you're doing this tomorrow, you're doing this, I just generally won't do it. And that's me just in life in general. Like I need a plan in order to do stuff. So I sat earlier and I've kind of had a wee look at different classes and try to make a plan for my week, and I think I've got something in mind, so I'm gonna go forward with that and see how it goes. This seems like I'm buying a load of stuff, and I've bought some stuff, but it's because I'm quite determined to do what I'm setting out to do. I actually bought myself an Apple Watch. I don't have any sort of smartwatch. Years ago I had a Fitbit and I don't know where it is, and it's actually doing my nut in because it's been expensive. Ryan got it for me as a gift and I think I went and lost it. So yeah, I'm really annoyed about that. So I've not tracked anything since like 2019. I really want to start tracking things because I get quite down on myself when I see other people's like posting their workouts and stuff like that and how many steps they're doing and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's not me. But I'm like, well, it might be me. I don't know what I'm doing, so I've no way to like compare. I don't really want to compare myself to people anyway, but just in general, like it would be good for me to see and work how many steps I do, because in some days if I'm too tired to exercise, I'll be like, oh god, I've done nothing today. But maybe if I have a watch that tells me I've done X amount of steps, and I'll be like, oh okay, well that's not too bad. So yeah, I bought the Apple Watch Series 3. It was £180. It was one of the, well it's obviously the third model. I think we're now on like 7 or 8, so it's obviously like a really kind of older model, but I went with that one and I'm really looking forward to it. And this is a side note, it's obviously quite a big purchase, but it's basically free because this has been a year of me having an American Express credit card. It's the free one, and I've racked up £180 worth of cash back. So with that, I was like, do you know what, I've been saving quite a lot for the house. So I was like, do you know what, I actually am just going to treat myself, so that's why I bought it. So it feels like a free watch, so I'm really excited about that. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. This is about exercise as well, right? This is kind of random. I found something on TikTok, was it yesterday? And it was this form of treadmill exercise, and it's like, it's 12-3-30 I think it's called, and it's basically you set your treadmill at an incline of 12, it's 3 miles per hour, and then it's for 30 minutes. And people have had crazy results from this, like so much weight loss, like so much fat burning, it's kind of mad. I'm really wanting to implement that throughout my week, and just because I don't walk loads either, like I kind of work 8 till 6 4 days a week, and I live in Scotland right now. We're in winter, it's going to be winter for another like 4 months, so every morning, every night, it's just so dark. I don't feel comfortable like going out on walks at night and stuff like that. So I think if I start using a treadmill, that would be a really good way for me to get steps in. So I'm feeling excited about that. I'm just gonna go to like a commercial gym, just pay my membership, go a few days a week while also going to my kind of other gym which does like specific classes. And yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm just wanting to get fitter and hopefully I'll get more toned and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. This is something else about kind of like body and exercise and things like this, but I have extremely tight hamstrings. One of my New Year's resolutions is to stretch every day, stretch out my hamstrings for 5 minutes a day, because let me just show you, right? Don't know if you'll even be able to see. I'm also wearing gym stuff because I'm going to the gym in 50 minutes, so this is to make sure that I go because I'm ready to go. This is my leg, right? This is how tight my hamstrings are. This is me really trying to straighten and they just start shaking. And I can feel how tight it is. It's ridiculous. I'm 26 years old. They've been like this for years and I don't know why. I don't know if it's coming from my back or what. Obviously if I straighten my leg out it's a bit easier, but then it just starts getting really hard, and the stretch is like intense. It's a really intense stretch. Like if I'm sitting on the floor with my back up straight, I can feel it behind my knees, like with my legs out straight and my back up straight. Yeah, the stretch behind my knees is really intense, so I just want to start doing that. 5 minutes a day, I think it's achievable. and just see, maybe I can touch my toes by the end of the year or something like that. I'm not wanting much, I'm not wanting to be doing like the splits or anything like that. It's just so frustrating. Stretch my hamstrings. Next thing, kind of relating to my body as well, is to grow / strengthen my nails. I bite my nails. Disclaimer, I bite my nails. I know, I'm a horrible person. I am conscious of them and I really don't like them. When I got engaged, I wanted to, obviously, everyone's asking to see my ring, and every single time I'm like, oh, I don't like my nails, because I'm actually embarrassed about them. So that's one thing that I really want to do. One of my friends gets Biab, I think it's a nail treatment. So it's like gel and it really, really thickens and strengthens them. But I'm like a healthcare worker, so I don't think I'm able to get that. If I can, I'll just get like the polishes that are meant to like strengthen them and stuff like that. I really want to strengthen my nails because they're nasty. It's just so addictive. It's not like a nervous thing, I just bite them all the time. If I see any little bit of like white nail, I'm like yeah, it's really, really not nice. 2022, I will have nice nails and I'll be showing them off. Okay, next is personal things. Buy a home with Ryan. Me and Ryan have been together for years. Ryan has been moved out for quite a few years now. He's been living in a flat, but we just want to live together. Things have been crazy in the last, like, how long? Like, since COVID, the housing market just like skyrocketed. Everyone's bidding like so much more than the home reports. And so basically in Scotland, there's this kind of rule, or there's this thing that you might see a home online and it says offer over, let's just say an arbitrary number, £200,000, right? That's a random number. Say the home report is £210,000. People can bid on that house, but if they bid over the home report, you have to have that money as cash. You can't put it towards your deposit. So over the last like year and a half, people have been bidding so much over the home report, which means that people that are like first time buyers that don't have all this cash just sitting there is so difficult. So yeah, really, really wanting a home. I want us to live together. I'm 26, I'd like to be independent. I love the idea of like, me and Ryan basically live together anyway for like half time, but just having our own space, and even just like things like filming and stuff like that, like being able to film in like my wee kitchen, have a wee room for it, just cooking and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to cooking in my own home. Yeah, so let's manifest this. Pray for me, pray for Ryan and I. We're going to get home in 2022. It's gonna happen. Next up, I'd like to do more wedding planning in 2022. So we booked our wedding last year and we booked it for the 4th of May 2024. So we've got some time. We've not really officially started like saving for the wedding either, so that's quite interesting. That'll come once we've got a house. We were quite chuffed that we kind of got it booked reasonably quickly, and I've just kind of chilled on it the last like few months. But hopefully in the new year I'll get a few things organised. There's a wedding show in Glasgow in February, so that'd be quite fun. I'll take like my family and stuff like that and we'll go to that, and then after that maybe have a wee think about what's next. That's something for next year. I don't know what I'll get done, but hopefully I'll get some stuff done. I'm wanting to start journaling this year a wee bit more. Not really journaling, but like just practicing things like gratitude and that sort of thing. I bought this book off of Amazon. It's called the 6-Minute Journal. I think there was a very similar book and it was called the 5-Minute Journal, and I actually got that for Ryan last Christmas, and he really enjoyed it. And you basically do 3 minutes in the morning and 3 minutes at night, and it's just things like, I'll actually find some of the examples. Yeah, the 6-Minute Diary it's called. So it's got like your morning routine and your nighttime routine. You put the date and it says in the morning, I am grateful for. It says this is how I'll make today great, and then a positive affirmation. And then at night, my good deed today, how I'll improve and good things that I experienced today. And I think I would benefit from something like this, just like, especially before bed, hopefully like chill me out. Going back to what I was saying about sleeping better, if I make this a kind of non-negotiable every day, in the morning it'll be something I have to wake up to do before going to work, and then at night it'll be something that'll like kind of chill me out before I go to bed. So I'm feeling good about it. It's actually, the book's really good. It's got about 70 pages at the start of it, and it's just the basis of the book and like the evidence and stuff around it, all about kind of positive mindset and gratitude and how it benefits people, and like actual scientific studies that have been done on it. So I've been sitting reading that today and I've actually really enjoyed it. I can't really recommend it right now because I've not done it properly yet, but I'll let you know how I got on in my 6-monthly check-up of this. Leading on from that, another one is that I would like to read more this year. I think this was also my resolutions for last year and I didn't really do it. So it's something that I would like to implement this year. I've written down on this, I'm going to aim for 1 book a month, but I'm not sure if that's too much. If I'm kind of wanting to prioritise sleeping and that sort of thing, reading a book before bed I do think is useful. It's so much better for me than like sitting on TikTok. TikTok is detrimental to me. Like genuinely, I waste so much time on TikTok, it's ridiculous. I do really enjoy it, it makes me laugh, it's good like for me in terms of my mind, and I just find it like literally hilarious, but I think sitting reading a book will be better for my sleeping pattern and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I have a list of books that I've had since like last year. Some are fictional ones, some are like more kind of self-help ones. I've started, but I've not really properly started to be honest. It's the You're a Badass book. I've heard that that's a good kind of self-help situation, so I'm gonna have a start of that. And because I sleep between me and Ryan's, it's kind of hard. So right now I'm reading 2 separate books between houses, so I'll maybe just like decide on one and just take it about with me, because I'm going to be taking about my wee 6-minute journal as well. Maybe I'll do that. Sorry, this is just me like talking to myself and telling myself what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm going to read more, and I would really like to make that a priority because I do enjoy reading, and yeah, that's the plan. Another one is get away on holiday this year with Ryan. Like loads of people, we've not been away on holiday in ages. We actually managed to get on holiday in 2020. We were on holiday in March of 2020, literally just before coronavirus like came to the UK. We went to Budapest, it was so good. We did not appreciate it for what it was at the time, because then we came back and like a few weeks later everything had changed, so it's pretty mad, but really grateful that we got to go away. But this year, I just love to go on a big nice holiday, somewhere sunny. I can't complain, I am going on a couple holidays this year. If everything goes to plan, I do have 2 hen dos, so that's with like my friends. So I'm really looking forward to that. It'll just be so much fun. But I would really like to go somewhere with Ryan and just relax for like at least a week, hopefully. I genuinely think we deserve it. I think everyone deserves it. I think everyone who has like lived through the last 2 years deserves to just relax and have fun and enjoy some sunshine. So yeah, I just want to do it so badly. Maybe in June, maybe somewhere like Croatia or Greece, or like even like a big jazzy all-inclusive somewhere, and just literally just get served cocktails for a week or 2. It sounds like heaven. I'm putting it out there. We're gonna go on holiday. Next one is just to like continue to save money. I feel like I've been quite good at saving money over the last couple years, like since I've started working, so just continue to do that and do not spend unnecessarily, because that's something that even though I save money, because I save, I feel like I'm entitled to spend as well. I'm like, oh well, I deserve it because I've saved this much. Obviously I know it's not going to be quite as easy to save when we have a house and I've got a mortgage and stuff like that, but we do have to save for a wedding, got other things, we want to go on nice holidays and like enjoy life, so I want to still be good at saving. Oh, and also I did this last night. If you're interested in like stopping spending money unnecessarily, go through your emails, and especially after Christmas and going into New Year, this is a really good thing to do. Because of the amount of shopping that I've been doing before, like for Christmas and things like that, I had signed up to so many more email subscriptions. So literally yesterday I just went through my emails and unsubscribed from like so many companies, and it's honestly like, it's like therapeutic. And today I have so many less emails, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna like miss out on like deals and stuff like that. Like I'm sure you can still find some bargains if you want, but you don't need the emails coming in all the time like reminding you of all the sales and all that kind of stuff. For me it's just best not to see it. So yeah, that's a good tip, and I want to continue into the new year saving money. This is one that is like a personal gripe with myself. I want to start being on time. I do not have the best timekeeping skills, and like I generally just think it's rude of me. It's just like disrespectful, and I need to start respecting people's time, and I can't just be late to things. I like suck at being on time for things, and I don't really know why. I think in my head I think things take a lot less time than they do. So if I've got X amount of time to get ready, I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine, I can do that in 2 minutes, I can do that in 5 minutes, I can do that in... Realistically I can't, it takes me so much longer. So yeah, I want to start being on time and not be like rude and not be on time for things. It's just not nice of me. So that's what I'm gonna do in the new year. This is something that I've kind of been like recently like re-inspired by. I watch a channel on YouTube and they're called Yes Theory, and their kind of motto is seek discomfort, and they're yes theory, so it's all about like saying yes to things, and that's something that I would like to do in the new year as well. Like sometimes I'm quite set in my ways and I don't really want to try new things and like put myself out there for certain things. So in the new year I just want to say yes to more things, put myself out there, do things that like might not seem really fun to me at the time, and kind of just open yourself up to feeling uncomfortable, because then you learn loads from feeling uncomfortable. If you've not watched their channel, I really recommend it. I think they're just great, they're so lovely and very inspiring. Really recommend. But it's also like just so wholesome, like they're just so nice, and It's just amazing the work they do. So I really recommend watching their videos. The next section is things related to like my job. I have just a couple goals within that. I'm basically on a training program right now, which ends at the end of March. I have a couple of deadlines coming up, so end of this month I have a big portfolio that I have to write, and then at the end of March I have a Viva where I'm basically assessed on the portfolio itself and just a bunch of different areas, and then from there I'll either pass and I'll become a qualified clinical scientist. I'm a rehabilitation engineer who is a clinical scientist. It's a wee bit confusing. I am extremely hopeful and I feel like I definitely will pass, but I do have a wee bit more work to do until then. So one of my goals is to complete my training and become qualified, and then from there I'll get a promotion, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, that's just something that I really am aiming to do. And then from there, just like build my skills. Because I'm training, there's so many different areas that I work in, so I'd really like to like hone in on specific areas and just become a better engineer and just, yeah, work harder. I'm not saying that I look terrible in work, like I don't look awful, but I would just like to be more presentable. I do cut a bit of work and I've just like constantly my hair is like falling down over my face and a dodgy bun, no makeup, which is absolutely fine, but sometimes if I wake up in the morning and I like put on makeup, I just feel better and I feel like I'm going to take on the day and I feel more confident. And especially with my role, I'll be leading things and sometimes I just don't have the confidence to do it. So I just feel like if I present myself in a good way, then I will be a lot more confident. I'm going to try and make time within my morning routine to actually, I do my skincare every morning, I do that, and I put moisturiser on. Even what I've got on today, I literally just get brow gel and a wee bit of mascara and that's it. Even just that, if I go in the mirror, I'm like, okay, I feel like I can do this. It's silly and no one needs to wear makeup, but genuinely for me, I just feel sometimes that I am more confident when I do. So yeah, try and make myself a bit more presentable. Okay, this is the last section. This is surrounding YouTube and this channel that you're watching right now. One of the goals I had starting out on YouTube and something that I would really like to achieve this year is to actually get monetized on YouTube. So that basically means that, you know, when people have adverts running throughout their videos, that is through Google AdSense, and the creators that have these ads, they actually make a wee bit of money from it. With the channel that I have right now, it's very small. It would not be substantial amounts of money, but for me it would just be like, it's just something I would like to achieve. I would like to say that I'm doing this work and that there is some sort of return for it other than me feeling good about it, if you know what I mean. So one of the things I need to do that is reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you would like to subscribe to me, that would be absolutely fantastic. And I need to increase my watch hours. Basically, like, it's not all dependent on views, so it's dependent on watch hours. So I need to get 4,000 watch hours, and right now I'm above 2,000. I think I'm about 2,300. So keep watching my videos after this video, get up my watch hours. It really would mean a lot to me. It's not for the money, it's not going to be a crazy amount of money, but it's just, as I say, like, to know that what I'm doing and like money that I've already spent on like equipment and stuff like that, I'm getting a little bit back for it. So yeah, that's just one of those things. In the new year, I would really like to be consistent on my channel. I started off so well last year, and then it was basically when the world opened up again, like when we were out of lockdown, things like that. It was just generally difficult to stay consistent, especially when I'm like working, trying to see Ryan, trying to see my friends. It was just getting a bit on top of me. But as I was saying before, as long as I plan for things, then I will achieve it. I just need to have a set out plan. So yeah, in the new year, I'm gonna try achieve 1 video a week, and it's gonna be good. Okay, it's gonna be good. A big thing is that I'm gonna try and like not really care about how I come across. In some videos I get so tongue twisted and I get so like, this thing happens, right, and I'm saying a sentence and in my head I'm thinking about how the person that's watching it is going to perceive what I'm saying, so I like switch around what I've said before I've even finished the sentence, and then it just doesn't make any sense, and I spend my whole time editing like, Rachel, what are you saying? So in the new year I'm going to try and not think about that and just say what I want to say, and say, yeah, just what I want to say and what I want to talk about, because it's my channel and people subscribe because they want to hear what I'm saying. So yeah, that's going to be one of my goals, is just to go with the flow and enjoy it. And my last... Okay, well I think that is everything. That's everything that's on my list. It's quite lengthy. There's quite a lot that I do want to achieve this year. I think it's just about like forming good habits and the kind of stuff that I was saying about like planning out my week and planning out like exercise and stuff like that. I was reading that book this morning. It was talking about the kind of decision making and all the brain power that goes into decision making. So if I'm saying that some of this stuff is just like non-negotiable, it's going to be what I do every day. It eliminates decision making and it eliminates me using up brain power so that I can actually focus on other things. I hope that made sense. Put things down on paper. If you have goals, just write them out, even if they think they seem crazy. write them out, but then also try and make a plan. There's kind of sometimes no point just writing something that's like so arbitrary. You need to actually have a think about how you can achieve these things, and I think that's really important. So yeah, this was lovely. I really enjoyed just sitting down and making this video. Even if no one watched it, I feel like it was good therapy for me. It was just me chatting about my feelings. I need to go to the gym in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up about now. Thank you for sitting with me. I hope you enjoyed. If you had a drink, I hope you enjoyed it. My teas went cold. But this was really cozy. I might record videos here more often. I'm quite content here. But yeah, Happy New Year. I think it's my second video of the year because my other one went up a wee bit late. But Happy New Year. Happy start of 2022. It's gonna be good. I have a really good feeling about it. We've got this. Please don't let me just spill my guts out on here without you sharing something with me. So if you have any New Year's resolutions, they can be so small or they can be so massive, whatever, please let me know, comment them down below, and I'd really love to hear about them. I will respond to every comment, I always do, I promise you. I really like having people in your life that like you can talk to about these things, and that like everyone inspires people, and you can actually hold people accountable as well just by like sharing one thought with someone. It's really, really nice and inspiring. So yeah. Oh, this was great. I'm feeling happy. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Help me achieve some of my goals for this year. It would really, really, really mean a lot to me. Well, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!